So, what we've got here this morning is a full case of Part the Mistveil. I was hoping to get this on release day or release weekend, and then shipping delays and things of that nature I kind of put it off. And, I thought about maybe holding off until weekend or like a better time, but you know, the set is a lot of fun, and I just couldn't wait. It with my case, due to the person I got it from, I've got a little special bonus in here, and I have opened a little bit of sealed product. I got I got a booster box from my LGS last Saturday, and I tweeted about it. Picture and a little short video if anybody saw that, and I was lucky enough with one random booster box from my LGS, and the hits from that box were pretty good. Unfortunately, not the Marvel Enigma New Moon, but not going to complain about that. Let's see if we can do it again. We'll start out with this little bonus here. This is a pre-graded full art deep blue sea. So just a 9. That's fine. I do like the 10 corners and then just a flat 9 for everything else. Oh, that's I gotta try to avoid doing that. Gotta arrange the camera here, and let's begin. As I've got a full case, and like I said, I did a pre-release. I've opened one full box already. Commons and rares are not exactly. We're mostly gonna skip over them and see what we can hit. As far as majestics, cold foils, that kind of stuff, and I'm kind of. Oh, we do have the paper packs. I prefer the paper packs over the plastic ones. I think I would love if every TCG just moved over to that. So I'm kind of like undecided if I want to just try to scoop the bottom of these boxes and see if we get the golden pack right away. Let's go. We'll go. How do I want to do this? I was trying to think of like maybe if I try and see with just like the first box or like wait till the last box. I'd say let's scoop, and if we don't find one until the last box, we will slow roll the last box to see if we get a hit. Okay, so none in this one, none in the first box. I got these, this case and the booster box from separate sources, so not worried about anything like that. And so Tiger Aspect Soul, 10,000 Year Reunion, starting off with a Majestic and a foil common. So we're going to do some piles like this. Hope everybody is doing well today. So commons, Single-Minded Determination, Second Tenet of Chi Moon, and Emissary of Wind. I do love this Emissary. Probably want to do. I'm gonna have foils, majestics. Actually, we'll just put foils and rares together. pile of tokens, pile of commons, and we'll just keep track of majestics and majestic rares and up. Okay. Hey! Already our first Evo slot, the Evo Heart Drive, one of the Arcane Barrier Evo equipments. I know that some of the mechanologists are excited about this set, mostly for, I believe it's the boots. The boots are the ones that support the boost Lovasin, the boost Teklovasin strategy, or I guess deck archetype. As they are the first piece in Mechanologist that allows you to get your singularity back if you accidentally boost over it. Something that unfortunately had prevented Teklovasins from using many boosts in fear of losing out on your main power piece, the main thing that the main reason to play Teklovasin, that shadow mechanologist demi hero. Ooh, okay. Spectral Manifestation, Blanche, and Deep Blue Sea. Absolutely love this card. Had a draft last weekend. I played some new, but I had a red Blanche in my deck, and it absolutely cooked. Fantastic card. Take from Incantation, Rowdy Locals, that's majestic. Okay. I do have chat up, so if I do see any comments here, any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Otherwise, I'm gonna try to just book through this. I do very much like this set. I think this is definitely one of my favorites. Being mostly a mechanologist and ninja fan, as kind of my main classes. I have some very mixed. Ooh, there's our cold foil, Evo Recall. I have some very mixed feelings about how Bright Lights came out, and the kind of the power level. We've had some comments from Brian Gottlieb and James White about some of the cards we've had in these expansion slots that are kind of shoring up the mechanologist class, being cards that were originally in Bright Lights, but maybe needed more time, tuning and things like that. But overall, the set itself, felt very, still continues to feel fairly anemic. I do like these, the kind of draft rare chess pieces. I absolutely love the design for Dash.io and Teklovasin and my boy Max the Hype Nitro. There's Territorial Domain. This card is a lot of fun, but not a lot of great ways to make tigers on your opponent's turn. Right now, it seems like the blocking with the boots, the tiger, the strides, tiger paw stride. I guess maybe I should go through the normal part, the commons and things in these packs, and actually see what some of these card names are. Hey, there we go. That we need one of those in order to play my boys in. Ooh. Really got it. The mount I've got my phone on is fairly solid, but also like a little wiggly. Actually, gonna see if I can avoid some of the glare here. Shift the Yeah, shift the light a little bit. That I don't know if that's helping at all. Okay, well, okay. Ooh, foil majestic. That is a gorgeous one. Attuned with the cosmic vibrations. There's a content creator. I cannot remember who it was. It might have been like I don't want to name names here. Uh oh, uh oh. I see something here. Let's take this pack kind of slow. Harmony of the Hunt, Hiss, Droplet, Wounding Blow, Fact Finding Mission, Uphold Tradition, Pass Over, First Rare, Essence of Ancestry Mind, Big Blue Sky, a foil Intimate Inducement, and Marvel Passover. Oh my god. All these transcend cards, the Marvels are so gorgeous. Every single one. I that's so good. Well, that's definitely going in a sleeve right away, and I should probably get this gold foil also in a sleeve. Well, let's keep this out. And let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left in the box. Some good Majestics. I am looking to build Zen. Man, I don't even remember what I was talking about before I saw the Majestic kind of popping out there. I'm looking to build Zen for Classic Constructed. If you have spent any time in the Zen channel in Discord, especially leading up into through spoiler season and things like that, I'm sure you saw my ranting and raving, which I do feel has mostly turned out. I think very early in the spoiler season, I was one of the voices in the channel, the community there, very explicitly saying that any deck building for Zen needs to contend with Bonds of Ancestry and that strategy as a whole. And if you are going to play Zen, like that's the bare minimum. You need to be doing that or better. Foil, red evasive leap. Oof, what a pack! Still got to see if I can remind myself what that card name is. It's Tiger something Stride, I want to say. Skybody Kikoi, Australian's Double Trouble, Venice Bite. This pack and one more. Skywalker Kikoi, Stir the Pot, Wild Blue Yonder for foil, Double Trouble. Double Trouble, or as I kept annoying my opponents during draft on Saturday, every time I played it, calling it the Double Trouble. Arousing Wave, Setting Moon, Emissary of the Moon, Wind Chakra, Foil Solitary Companion, hey, and Crack Bobble last pack. Okay, so we got a marble, we got a cold foil, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Majestics, and one of them being foil. That I would say is probably pretty close to like expected value for the set. I mean, obviously, I don't think we're guaranteed, a Marvel in every box, but let's see. Going to find a better solution, a storage solution for commons when I sort everything later. Just so I don't have a ton of stuff piling up here, as we have 3 more boxes to go. So we're gonna set those previous Majestics at least. Okay. Box 2. And yeah, wanting to build Zen for Classic Constructed. During pre-release, I was lucky enough to open the Marvel of his legendary instant, the Jade Tiger Domain. So I've got that already, but getting that's got to be like the goal, right? Is getting all of the Transcend cards in their Marvel forms, and the Marvel version of the hero that you want to play. I feel like that's the goal for these part the Mistveil, the Mystics, all 3 of them. At least for deck building. You gotta have the bling, right? Okay, so Skycrest Kikoi, Blanche, Astral Etchings, Foil, Haze Shelter. And so during pre-release, I played a really bad Zen pool, and I had a bye, won a game, and lost a game. It's kind of disappointing. I think. Ooh, whoa, okay. I wasn't expecting that to be in the cold foil slot. Wow, okay then. We've got the first legendary of the box. Hopefully. Whoa. Okie dokie then. That was right off the bat there. Very cool Enigma equipment. Sorry, yeah, man, distracting myself. Every time I get started on a story, I feel like something cool happens. Yeah, no, at pre-release, I kind of convinced myself that the pools for my other 2 classes were less than stellar, not worth running, and it led to some very mediocre games. I had, I think, only like 2 combos like worth searching for with Zen's ability, and it was just kind of mediocre. I had a lot of my power cards in my pool were in my Mystic generics, which meant that I was running a lot more blues than maybe I should have or needed to. Looking back on it, I had decided not to run Enigma because my illusionist cards had too many. Too many reds and not enough blues, but then, going with and adding, generics and the Mystic generics into the pool, I think would have balanced things out. Would have made a much stronger deck. But we learn as we go. So we're up to 2 Majestics, another Rowdy Locals, which has turned out to be a very good new card, it seems like. If it gets defended by an action, it gets an additional +2. If it hits, they discard a card. If you can discard a card. If they do, they discard a card. Just some extra disruption is always useful in in Assassin. It's kind of the name of the game. Okay. Hey, another Majestic Adult Hero. I did open one of those during my pre-release, in my pre-release pool as well. So the only one I've... Stride of Reprisal, that's the name. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I keep bumping my camera setup here. So I'm just missing Enigma as far as adult heroes to be able to, play them without going out. Play them in CC without going out and buying a copy. And Drop in the Ocean, Haunting the Spectre. She Unleashed, Tiger Form Incarnation. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, I've been lying to you this whole time. Mystic heroes are smelly and bad, and what we're really here for is Supercell, because we're Max Gang, Max Nitro, looking for 3 copies of Supercell in order to pump up the Nitro Mechanoid deck. No, I'm just kidding. I do absolutely need 2 more Supercells, but Zen is a ton of fun to play. Even just like the little bits of testing that I've done on Talishar. Foil Majestic Weakest Link, I think, is another one that is kind of interesting. Not sure what kind of decks would run it in Classic Constructed, but yeah, absolutely thwomps in Limited. Another foil Evasive Leap. Okay, so we have gotten a legendary, we've gotten a foil Majestic. We've not seen a Marvel yet this box, or a Cold Foil. This is an RF Meridian Pathway, by the way, but it's difficult to see. Okay, we're going to display Emissary of the Moon and the Tide Chakra. Okay, we have, let's see, I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more packs after this one. And yeah, we should still have a couple more Majestics, maybe something fun. Speaking of fun and Majestics, possibly the card of the weekend, if you followed any of the battle-hardened Montreal coverage. Shout out to Enigma players, completely just, taking over that weekend. I think it's at Darkodius. I'm blanking on his name. Taking out both the limited battle hardened and the CC Pro Quest on Sunday. Ooh, here we go. I think the piece that news are mostly running. I guess this is the feet stuff box. This is the box for everybody who enjoys feet. Just the Enigma play, the Enigma strategy and mastery on show on stream was very impressive. It's another new and Yellow Blanche. I guess Yellow Blanche still hits for 6. It's, obviously you're looking for the reds for this, for any of these generics, the big attacks. We got one more pack in this box. So we got our legendary, we got a cold foil, we have a foil majestic, no Marvel, and does not look like we're hit a Marvel. Foil emissary of tides, and no additional majestic. So here we go. So we get our two big hits. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one being foil, exactly the same as the last box. So very on rate again. Though, you know, I was lucky enough to open I think it was, I can't remember if it was prize packs or it was one of the couple packs. I think it was one of the couple packs from the Blitz set, the Blitz deck precon set. I did open a Traverse the Universe, so I do need the 12 petal Kasaya for Zen now. It's kind of the only thing that I'm really still missing, other than, you know, set Majestics, which we have not seen many of the Tiger set Majestics. It's mildly concerning. Okay. Well, this pack really wants to get opened as soon as possible, so we'll save that and open that first, and see. No gold pack. Okay, let's move some of these out of the way. Okay. So, oh, jeez. If you have watched any of my previous, you know, sealed product opening, you know, in some of those sets, I've had some lucky pulls after spilling the packs like that, but we'll see. We'll save those. We're not going to directly open the ones that spilled right now, since this one was, ooh, okay, foil majestic, cold foil majestic expansion equipment. The Ranger long draw half glove. So I guess that one really did want to get opened up first, huh? For all my Ranger fans out there, yeah, I've seen. Yeah, Bullseye Bracer is a very, very good piece of equipment. Oh, okay, back to back. Here we go. I only need one more Supercell now. And then we're getting there. Max Gang. Hashtag Max Gang. I'm getting a little excited now. Wow, I think it's the first out of now box 3, the first Zen State token. So I guess the rarity is working on those. This fantastic card as well. The levels of enlightenment. Yeah, Rangers long draw half glove. Long draw half glove. Very cool card. It is battle worn 1, and as an instant, you destroy it and put 2 cards from your hand and or arsenal on the bottom of your deck to give your next arrow +4. So the main benefit, and I've discussed this with some of my local Ranger friends, is really, you know, that the hand where you're when you're trying to get over the top, and you get that hand that is just, you know, arrows and not enough buffs, and you just absolutely need to do as much damage as possible with an arrow. Maybe it's like a Red in the Ledger or something else with a big scary on hit, you just absolutely need to get through. You can dump your long draw half glove and get that extra +4. So I think there's absolutely matchups. I think every Azalea should be running this. I think probably every Riptide should be running it. Not necessarily as the default, but in your sideboard. Tidal Surge, Deep Blue Sea, Blue, Gravekeeping. Another interesting card here, the Cosmic Awakening. The rumored pay 9, deal 20 to your opponent. Definitely very interesting. As some of the classic constructed matches we saw on stream over the weekend go there. We can absolutely get down to the point where especially like an Enigma might be at, or a Zen might be at like almost nothing but chi left in deck. And if you have, hey, there we go, we hit all three majestic adult heroes. We can play the Mystics, baby. Arsenal, a Cosmic Awakening, and then draw one of those hands with your three already transformed chi or some transcending chi, and you just blast your opponent for 20 and say, okay, good luck. I don't know how you're planning on blocking this. There's a foil, man, got the play set of territorial domain. If I'm gonna run that, I guess I won't need to hunt down any extra copies. Murky Water. Okay, I've got a Riptide friend who's absolutely looking for those, so I'm sure he'll be happy. Okay. Beckoning Mistblade, some new Wash Away, Tide Chakra, Emissary of Tides. I do really like all three of the Emissary cards. And I think it's interesting that we got kind of a couple different takes on like a rebalanced or a new pseudo Enlightened Strike. Levels of Enlightenment is one of them, and then we've got the 3 Emissary of Tides cards. They all are the 0 for 4s, but you can put a card from your hand on top of your deck, and then one of them has the +2 Tides. I think Moon draws a card, and Wind has Go Again. So those 3 classic choices from Enlightened Strike. Foil picked pieces, nice. And then obviously the levels of Enlightenment here, which is a 1 for 4. So you do have to pay something into it, but you want to, as you, instead of getting one of the 3 modes, depending on how many blues you've pitched in turn, you could get all 3 modes. The downside being that its base is only 3 attack instead of 5, which is a little bit of a shame. Maybe Levels of Enlightenment would have been too good, as a 1 for 5 with all that text on there, but we like fun cards. That's a lot of yellows. Those are not fun cards. That just came all the way off, huh? Crouching Tiger, Waning Vengeance, Maul. There's another Majestic. And Blessing of Chi. Maul's another cool card. Although I don't think either of the Zen lists that shout out to Zen for winning 2 different ProQuest events and gaining Living Legend points last weekend. I don't think either of the lists were running Mauls. One was kind of red zone, just kind of straight tigers, and the other one was leaning into some of the Bonds of Ancestry combo stuff. A 10,000 Year Union, another fun kind of big card. Bonds of Attraction, foil rare, emissary win, and Essence of Ancestry Body. These are pretty strong as well. I think they're pretty cool. The red one I think is probably the most likely one to see play, as generally if you're afraid of taking a lot of damage from something, it's a red and not a yellow or a blue. Harmony of the Hunt, Our Desire Mind, and the Body Bag, as so the LSS employees were happy to call it. Okay. Just a couple more packs left in this box. We got our cold foil, but not a lot else, unfortunately. Maybe an above average number of Majestics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Untamed, Essence of Ancestry Soul, and Heirloom of Rabbit Hide. Okay, one more pack. Legendary. Marvel. Something. Tips of Skill, Undertow Stilettos, Bonds of Attraction. Ancestral Etchings, Blanche, and Cracked Bauble. Okay, so definitely, I think the least exciting out of the case so far, but hitting the second supercell, I guess. So that was 2 foil Majestics and the cold foil Majestic expansion slot card. That's pretty good. Finished our playset of territorial domains. We've almost got a full playset of supercells. Come on, baby, just one more. That's all I need to run max. And then I can take my time and kind of finish everything else I need to get for Zen. Okay, so this is our last box. As I mentioned, we are going to slow roll this one to preserve the chance of having the gold pack at the bottom. I think we're probably not going to get it this time, but that's why we gotta make it interesting, right? Okay. Ancestral Etchings, Bonds of Attraction. Yes, I should move some of this stuff out of the way. Make a new pile for commons. Okay. Foil Untamed. And just so you're wondering, I've got the box kind of just off screen here, so not faking anything. Not that I don't think anybody would care if I had somehow acquired another gold pack and just pretended to pull it out of the box. It's not like you guys care where I get it from. Okay, Crouching Tiger. Saying the name of tokens instead of the rares. This is our last box. Ooh, and fact-finding mission sheet unleashed. So I guess they are officially saying that these older cards, QI is key, not to confuse it with the inner chi that you get from flipping the Transcend cards. Which, is a fine distinction to make. It's just kind of a little bit strange to use two words that are kind of, descended from the same thing. Hey, there we go. Well, we got our cold foil. And that is a gorgeous one. If I was going to get any of the common equipment, I think this is the one I'd want to get, as this has the same kind of trigger as the other rare chest slot equipment, needing to be at exactly 1 life, but this one fetching you a chi out of your deck instead of just having like some defense. So have that big offensive turn and hope to be able to close the game out that way. That's another Zensei token. Okay, this has been a pretty light box so far. Zen picked pieces, Gravekeeping, Double Trouble, the Double Trouble. I have to say, like, whoa, okay, here we go. That is a real pull. So compared to the one I opened in the last box, Levels of Enlightenment is one of the Majestics in the set that has extended art out of the frame. So that is a very cool one to get. Make sure I get best card in the set, foil blue Evasive Leap. I think probably one of the only, joining one of a small number of cards that are not equipment that only block for 1. Okay. So here we go. That's a full playset of Levels of Enlightenment. And, the art on these is just absolutely gorgeous. The full art, kind of getting to see more of the cliffside that we are meditating at. Okay, I think we're about halfway through this box. We have some interesting pulls, but we could use another Marvel or another Legendary. Some 12 petal Kasaya would be nice. Maybe a I don't know. There's a lot of cool cards in this set. Okay. New Haunting Spectre, Cosmic Awakening, and Gravekeeping. So we're one off of a playset of those if we want to donk people for 20. Okay, Cosmo, Painting of the Claw, Bonds of Attraction, Body Bag. Yeah, I do like to get, start off these sets where I want to build a hero, getting a full case, really just kind of, there's a lot of cool stuff you can get, but also pretty much just like, you get all your play sets of your commons, and generally your play sets of your rares. Occasionally you get very unlucky over the course of a box. Foil Majestic, Siren's Call, that's a cool one. Give you a head start on building your hero. We're getting pretty low in this box. I don't see any gold yet. Art's Desire, Art of Desire, Soul, and Emissary of Wind. Okay. There, you got the non-foil, Long Draw, Half Glove, Venomous Bite, Tide Chakra, Essence of Ancestry, Soul. Okay. We've got a couple more packs in there. I don't know, gang. I'm not seeing any. Not seeing any gold. Take it from Incarnation, Incantation. Got 3 more packs left in the box. So blue Blanche. Okay. Dust from the Stillwater Shrine. A couple rares here. Foil Emissary of Wind. Okay, so I think we're going to see the bottom here if we take out this next pack. Okay, no gold pack this time. Not this case. Let's get that out of the way. 3 booster packs left. Oh, this has been a pretty light box as well. 1, 2. So cold foil, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 Majestics. So we probably have at least 1 more Majestic. And maybe a Marvel, maybe a Legendary. Intimate Inducement. There's the Majestic. Okay, 2 packs left. Could be anything. Could be literally anything. Tristana Moon, Blanche, Emissary of Ancestry. Okay, I'm not usually a believer. I don't think I've ever been paid off by believing in last pack magic. We've got 1 more booster pack here. Let's part the Mistveil. And don't think... Yeah, there's no... no... oh god, why is my brain turning off? No Marvel, or no double-sided Marvel, at least. Skyhold Keikoi, Rising Sun, Setting Moon, Tide Chakra. The only one of these that we've seen, we didn't see any of the Jade Tiger Domain or Enigma's Sacred Art. And then Hiss, and nothing else. So we got 1 more Majestic. Well, I guess if I want to build new, I only need the 1, because they are legendary. So, Enigma is cool, but I'm thinking that I might build Enigma in Blitz as Enigma New Moon. Which actually might be a good place for this Koibless Kimono. So Enigma, I guess this is kind of a non-bow kind of. So Enigma's ability could force Koibless Kimono to turn up and fetch a chi, but I would have to spend a chi in order to do that, and this doesn't have a ward, so it wouldn't get the special shield tokens. I do have the Diadem of Dream State, which is kind of one of the bigger ideas with that. But okay, so we definitely got some stuff. Maybe not necessarily everything that I was looking for. Not a lot of Zen hits for sure. Sorry. But we got our cold foils. And we got a legendary and a Marvel. And, Passover, this is a gorgeous one. The art on this is absolutely incredible. Sorry, I've been bumping this like crazy. Let's see. I think that was our second mall. We got the Place of Territorial Domains. We got the 2 supercells. I think we've got the levels of enlightenment. Got all three of the adult heroes attuned with the cosmic vibrations. Yeah, no, I mean that's a solid case. Absolutely. Still got plenty of work to do in order to build, all of these heroes, all three of these heroes up. But it might be the point at which we start going for singles. Singles, unfortunately, not in my area, are going to have to be purchased from the internet. Well, thank you for watching, folks. We'll keep watching this spot. I do intend on doing some more Flesh and Blood content. I plan on doing some Talishar for Ninja and Mechanologist, and maybe a little other Mystic action. We'll see. Other than that, have an excellent day, and I will see you next time.